It's a lot more too. Like it's just a lot more. Like you gotta understand, like from 11 years old, all the the Source run was a good 18-year run, you know. So, but I had some good runs, and then loving hip hop, and then I was on 5 different networks and like 8 different reality shows, trying to get love right. People seeing that, so it's like people know me from a long time. I I've been around for a long, in all the generations, still here, you know. And that's would be kind of cool if I could get it together with Coy and Ray Ray. Because can you imagine? We could have our own. I mean, we really are hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to hip hop kids and fathers, like Chavo is doing really well. Coy's doing well. Like there's not too many people out there like that got their kids doing super good. And you know what I'm saying? So we'll see what the future holds, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm opening up a restaurant, start my podcast. I like the future. I like the future. It was great to see. I almost shed a tear when I seen the Shade Room. Shout out to the Shade Room because it was like a transition of watching everybody support me. And it just meant so much to me. And I just was like so grateful. And even
They be dogging you out on the next post. Enjoy it while it lasts.
even the haters. Well, I don't know
Enjoy it
because
while it
I don't know,
lasts.
but I got some defenders now. Because even the haters was like I got a lot of defenders that was defending me. So you know what I'm saying? Like I that was good to see. I was happy to see that. I know my mom was smiling on me, because everything I do, I want to make her proud, because she still see me, because she was the one that wasn't with the street shit. And I'd always have to. I remember when Ray Ray was first born, I fell asleep with him on me with like 32 pounds in my room. She came in after work because I would try to hide everything from her. And she seen that shit, and she opened the door, and I woke up, and she went in her room, and she just gave me the cold shoulder. She locked the door, and I just was like, I felt so bad, man. Like, because everything, even though I was a street nigga, I just try to keep it all away from her, even though she knew what was going on. I just, you know, so hopefully she's smiling at that Shade Room post because the internet has been hard on me. And like I said, I don't need no pity party. I don't need no, what I'm saying, because that shit ain't, that shit can't harm you physically. It can mentally harm you if you let it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
those comments and reading that shit all day and waking up to it, going
Sometimes it can be
and
stressful, but I learned to, again, you don't pay attention to it, you stay off it. Another thing is if you look at your shit and if you're on your phone 7 hours, 6, 7, 8 hours a day, then there's something very wrong with you. Like you got to get off the phone and get out there in the real world. It's the real world that's going to keep us going. I understand that we're making money off this, but you cannot just be everything. Everything can't be off the internet. People, you got to touch people and look at people and see people. People are desensitized. They're emotionless. People laugh out loud and be like this. I watch people do the laugh out loud and their faces be like this. What the fuck? Where those shit is at? It's the Twilight Zone shit. Like they laughing. Like they don't know how to laugh anymore. So I'm glad I was born in the time I was because I could teach a lot of people who understand because the ones who only think it is now, they think the tell all be all is that. And I'm telling you, they'll miscalculate it and they'll fuck their money up in the long run, just like Bitcoin and all that crypto shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't put everything into this. Balance it. 50 this, 50 the real universe, 50 the virtual. Don't put everything into this. You'll make a mistake. You'll think that that's the narrative, and it could be far from it. You'll be holding yourself from getting money out there, thinking that this is what they think in you, and they really ain't. Get out there and meet people and network and actually feel and touch. Then that's how you make money, make shit happen, and that's the truth.